Swastikasana is our simple seated posture that can be used for a wide variety of practices. Notice here that the knees are level with the hips, the spine is straight, and the chest is well open. In order to come into this pose, you want to start in Dandasana, or the staff posture, keeping the heels extended and the toes well spread. Slowly draw the right leg into the body, placing the right foot under the left thigh. Then draw the left leg in front of the right and relax your legs and your thighs. Take your hands and actively lift your buttock flesh up so that you expose your sit bones to the blanket. Notice here that the knees are in line with the waist. If your knees are higher than the waist, then you can put some more height under your buttocks. And if their knees are below the waist, then remove some of the height under your buttocks. Ideally, the thighs should feel as if they're releasing from the hip sockets. Feel free to use as much height as you need to get those knees in line with the hips. Now from here, see that the weight is even on both the right and left sit bones, as well as from front to back, so that you sit directly in the center of your sit bones, feeling them heavy and pressing them firmly into your height to lift your spine and lift your side body. As you continue pressing on the sit bones and lifting the spine straight up, extend both sides evenly. And then in order to open the chest, you can take your fingertips behind you and move the elbows towards each other. As the elbows move towards each other, you want to actively roll from the inner armpit out, taking the tops of the shoulders down and the tips of the shoulder blades into the body. As you press the shoulder blades into the body to open the chest, be careful not to press into the middle back or to throw the ribs forward, but keep the ribs neutral and open the top chest. Once you release the arm, you can continue opening the chest and rest the palms onto the thighs once again. Continue lifting the sternum up so that the tops of the shoulders continue to descend to the elbows, and the outer edges of the clavicles are lower than the sternal notch. So basically you're attempting to create a upside down V shape with the clavicles and the sternum, so that that sternum once again is the top of the V and the clavicles move down from there. Be careful as you attempt this posture to not harden the neck as you open that upper chest area. Lastly, see that the head is directly on top of the spine and not being thrown forward or backward. You can exaggerate the head and neck forward and backward to get a better feel for where your center is. Keep the neck, the tongue, the eyes, and the whole face completely soft. Now, in order to refine this pose, you can also place a blanket under the knees or ankles for support. Or you can fold a blanket so that the hands have a broader support. This will allow the arms to rest and the hands to rest more completely. But be careful that you don't let your chest collapse if you do this. Likewise, you can also use a wall on your back in order to check your alignment and give you a firm support so that you can stay in the pose longer if you do have a weaker back. So that concludes our introductory look at Swastikasana, and this is a great simple pose to incorporate in anybody's daily practice.